Hello friends, we are going to start our new chapter, that is ketone body synthesis and utilization. In this, first of all, we have to understand in this chapter we are going to study the synthesis of ketone bodies and the utilization. Here two things are occurring, that is synthesis and utilization. First of all, we will talk about the synthesis of ketone bodies. How the synthesis of ketone bodies occur. So first of all, we have to understand that the synthesis occur in the liver. Since where synthesis occur of ketone bodies, synthesis means formation of ketone bodies occur in the liver. And what is the concept behind the synthesis of ketone bodies? Firstly, when we do fasting, then obviously our insulin level goes down, as there is no glucose or less glucose we are having. So insulin, when we talk about, then our insulin level goes down, so the insulin by glucagon ratio decreases. So now actually what happens here, that glucagon is stored depleted. Again, if insulin is depleted, now what our body will use? Our body will use glucagon. Now if the body is using glucagon, then our glucagon store is being depleted. So in early fasting state, means we are talking about the early, means we their fasting, and in early starting phase, there will be decrease in the glucagon. So now we move next. Then there is next what happens here, that is gluconeogenesis. Gluconeogenesis means in 2 days fasting ATP from wait one second. Now what happened, that we are in the phase of gluconeogenesis. In gluconeogenesis, what happens, that there is, what do you understand gluconeogenesis? Gluconeogenesis is basically a formation of glucose from non-carbohydrate source. What our body, you all know that our body need glucose, especially when we talk about the brain, we need glucose. So in fasting state, gluconeogenesis occur because we need glucose. What is gluconeogenesis? Gluconeogenesis is formation of glucose from non-carbohydrate source. In 2 days, within 2 days, fasting ATP from fatty acid oxidation is utilized. ATP from F acid is fatty acid. Fatty acid from fatty acid is utilization. So next what happened, that the fatty acid oxidation within 2 days of starvation. It is less than 2 days, then fatty acid oxidation. If then after the body is not getting food, then there will be synthesis of ketone bodies. So what you understand, what is the concept here? Concept here is fasting. When a person do fasting, then they decrease insulin by glucagon ratio. Insulin by glucagon ratio decrease, then glucagon is stored depleted. Glucagon, as body is in early fasting state, means if they fasting, then glucagon will also be depleted. Then their next process will occur at gluconeogenesis. Gluconeogenesis is basically formation of glucose from non-carbohydrate source. Then there will be the fatty acid oxidation. Then there is ketone body synthesis. Now we will see the steps. What are the steps of ketone body synthesis? Ketone body synthesis is basically a continuation of beta oxidation. What is ketone body synthesis? Ketone body synthesis is basically a continuation of beta oxidation. Actually what happens here, that acyl coenzyme A, in acetyl coenzyme A, it is a multiple of acetyl coenzyme A. Then 2 acetyl coenzyme A comes, then we got when acetyl coenzyme A react with the acyl coenzyme A, then we get the 4 carbon compound known as acetyl coenzyme A. In the presence of HMG coenzyme A, what is HMG coenzyme? Hydroxymethyl glutarate coenzyme A. In presence of HMG coenzyme synthesis, I have written only HMG, that is hydroxymethyl coenzyme synthesis. This is the people, if in question ask what is the rate limiting enzyme? Rate limiting enzyme is HMG coenzyme A synthesis. 4 carbon, earlier it is 4 carbon, now it is 6 carbon, and so HMG coenzyme A lyase. In the presence of HMG coenzyme A lyase, 1 degree ketone body, that is acetoacetate is formed. 1 degree ketone body, that is acetoacetate is formed. From there 1 degree ketone 1 degree ketone bodies is formed. From there it form 2 degree ketone bodies form. Then we get two product. We get three product, that is acetoacetate. We are not writing here acetoacetate. The major product are acetone, and beta hydroxy butyrate. Major product are acetone and beta hydroxy butyrate. Which are the major product? The major product are acetone and beta hydroxy butyrate. Acetone formula, all of us know that CH3 double bond to CH3. We may or know or not know, but I am only saying this. Acetone formula is CH3 double bond O CH3. As a medical student, you must know this. So now acetone, obviously we know acetone is a volatile compound, and it is excreted through lungs when we do actually it is, as it is a volatile compound, so it is being excreted through the lungs. And now it is fruity smell in breath due to ketone body synthesis during starvation. Actually what happens during starvation, or body synthesize body fruity smell in breathing. In breathing there is fruity smell in breath due to ketone body synthesis during starvation. Diabetic ketoacidosis. In diabetic ketoacidosis during starvation, body synthesize acetone. So three things important we must understand about acetone. I'm talking about acetone. Acetone, first of all, it is a volatile compound. Next, it is excreted through lungs. Then next, it is fruity smell in breath due to ketone body synthesis. In time of ketone body synthesis, the fruity smell due to starvation. So as in this condition is happening only in the starvation, bro. As this condition only happening in the starvation, so the fruity smell in breath due to ketone. Another product we have got is beta hydroxy butyrate. In the formation beta hydroxy butyrate, we have used the enzyme beta hydroxy butyrate dehydrogenase. What we have used the enzyme beta hydroxy butyrate dehydrogenase. So this beta hydroxy butyrate predominant ketone bodies in ketosis. A beta hydroxy butyrate is a predominant ketone body in ketosis. During ketosis, it is a predominant ketone bodies. So quick recap of the synthesis. In synthesis, if you write in exam, you will get the marks. What I'm only saying, yes. Wait. Sorry for disturbance, but yeah. From starting, we are studying the synthesis of ketone bodies. So for synthesis of ketone bodies, the starting substrate is acyl coenzyme A. This is a beta oxidation. This is starting substrate. So acyl coenzyme react with acyl coenzyme A react with acetyl coenzyme A. Then 4 carbon compound is formed, that acetoacetyl coenzyme A. When this react with HMG coenzyme A synthase, this is the rate limiting enzyme. Then 6 carbon compound is formed, that hydroxymethyl glutarate coenzyme A. We can also say that HMG coenzyme A. When this coenzyme A is being ligated lyses by HMG coenzyme lyase, then acetoacetate 1 degree ketone bodies form. From that we get the 2 degree ketone bodies. After the reaction we get 2 degree ketone body. You will ask how will get 2 degree ketone bodies. We have to only say that from 1 degree ketone bodies we get 2 degree ketone bodies. So 2 degree ketone body, that is 2 carbons are attached there. Only that means that the 2 body ketone from the functional group. 2 degree ketone bodies are there. Then we get the 2 product, that is acetone beta hydroxy butyrate, and another compound we have got the acetoacetate. So from 2 degree compound, we are saying from 2 degree ketone body, we are saying that we are getting a spontaneous decarboxylation. After the spontaneous decarboxylation, from here the CO2 is being removed. For how it is removed? It is removed in gaseous state. Acetone. 3 things to know about acetone. Acetone is, first of all, it is volatile. Acetone is a volatile compound, and another is it is excreted through lungs. Obviously, when it is a volatile compound, we take respiration, so it is excreted through lungs. Third thing is that fruity smell in breath due to ketone. We know that acetone is fruity. We get fruity smell as the ketone body synthesis. we know it is volatile, so we get the fruity smell. And during as it is in starvation case, what happened? The ketone body synthesis. Another thing what we got from for first is acetone. Another thing, that is beta hydroxybutyrate. Another thing is that beta hydroxybutyrate from the enzyme we used, beta hydroxybutyrate dehydrogenase. What enzyme has been used here? It is beta hydroxybutyrate dehydrogenase. So it is a predominant ketone body in ketosis. It is a predominant ketone body in ketosis. The major thing is as acetone is being removed. So what is the major thing? Major thing is beta hydroxybutyrate. So we move to the, or we have now, till now we have studied the synthesis. Now we will study utilization. Utilization is more easier than our product. What was our product? Earlier our product was what we have product, we have got beta hydroxybutyrate. Acetone is being removed as it is a volatile compound. As it is a volatile compound, it is being removed. So now we will talk about the utilization. First of all, you must understand that in utilization, the site are extrahepatic. Site is extrahepatic site. So site is extrahepatic site. Utilization, we have to understand this is where we are doing the utilization. In utilization, first of all, we will see the what note it is being written, then we will study the process. So note is liver lag thiophorase enzyme. See here is a thiophorase enzyme. Thiophorase enzyme is also known as coenzyme transferase. As liver lag thiophorase enzyme, so the utilization will not occur in liver. You must know that as earlier we have seen that what we have seen in synthesis. The synthesis, where synthesis occur? Tell me, where synthesis occur? Synthesis occur in the liver, but utilization does not occur in liver, as it lacks the thiophorase enzyme. And RBC, all of us know that there is a requirement of mitochondria. As we know that RBC doesn't have mitochondria, so there is no utilization process occur in RBC and liver, site that don't use ketone bodies. So there is no utilization in for example, you have got the question, where does the utilization doesn't occur of ketone bodies? You will say liver and RBC. So now we are starting this utilization. So you are going to understand that why here it is an extrahepatic site, because it doesn't occur in hepatic. So it doesn't occur in liver. Ketone body utilization step. First of all, what we have got? We have got the beta hydroxybutyrate. Then beta hydroxybutyrate. From beta hydroxybutyrate, we got the acetoacetate. What we got? Acetoacetate. From what enzyme we have? The beta hydroxybutyrate dehydrogenase. From that we got there is the production of NADH from the NAD plus, and there is a production one NADH produces how many ATP? 2.5 ATP. One NADH produces, don't write P in NADH, don't write P. Here it is NADH. One NADH produces 2.5 ATP. We get here the 2.5 ATP. So beta hydroxybutyrate. From beta hydroxybutyrate we got acetoacetate. From acetoacetate the reaction occur. The enzyme we use is thiophorase. What enzyme we are using? Thiophorase. What enzyme we are using? Thiophorase enzyme is being used here. So thiophorase enzyme is being used here. So acetoacetate beta hydroxybutyrate. So what we were talking that there is beta hydroxybutyrate. From beta hydroxybutyrate we get acetoacetate. From acetoacetate the enzyme used is coenzyme A transferase. Thiophorase we got acetoacetate coenzyme A. From acetoacetyl coenzyme A there is production of acetyl coenzyme A, and through that this reaction goes to TCA cycle, that is tricarboxylic acid cycle. In tricarboxylic acid cycle it will produce the tricarboxylic acid is another thing. From there it will go to tricarboxylic acid cycle. So what happens in utilization? What happens here? From starting, if we are saying utilization site is extrahepatic site, because in hepatic, that is in liver, there is a lack of thiophorase enzyme. uh, ketone body utilization. First step from the synthesis, we have got beta hydroxy butyrate. From beta hydroxy butyrate, we the reaction occur with the enzyme beta hydroxy butyrate dehydrogenase. From beta hydroxy butyrate dehydrogenase, beta hydroxy butyrate react the formation of acetoacetate by the release of NADPH to the 2.5 ATP. From acetoacetate, there is production of acetoacetyl coenzyme A. Acetoacetyl coenzyme A. Acetoacetyl coenzyme A. Then there is formation of acetyl coenzyme A. Then from there it goes to tricarboxylic acid cycle. So utilization is this only. How the beta hydroxybutyrate is utilized? It goes to tricarboxylic acid cycle. Now we move to regulation and clinical correlation. Regulation of ketone body synthesis. There are three levels. That is, first level is level of lipolysis. Lipolysis is due to hormone sensitive lipase. Why the lipolysis? There is breakdown of lipid. How there is breakdown of lipid? It is lipolysis is due to hormone sensitive lipase under the control of hormones, that is insulin and glucagon. Under the control of hormone, insulin and glucagon. What happens in fasting state? Because all things are occur in fasting state. That is fasting state. In fasting state, we already know that there is insulin by glucagon ratio is down. Why insulin by glucagon ratio is down? Because it is in fasting state. How insulin will be produced, as there is no glucose. So there is insulin by glucagon ratio is down. So active HSL, hormone sensitive lipase. Hormone sensitive lipase, in that active HSL is produced, that is hormone sensitive lipase. Then after the increase of ketone body synthesis, if this HSL will increase now, if this HSL will increase, then there is increase in synthesis of ketone bodies. Directly understand this. Hormone sensitive lipase will increase, hormone sensitive lipase will increase, then synthesis of ketone bodies. First level we have done, that is level of lipolysis. Second is the level of entry of mitochondria. In this, there is entry of mitochondria. Regulator is CAT1. Regulator of both beta oxidation and ketone body synthesis. It is a CAT1 is the regulator of both beta oxidation. CAT1 is the regulator of beta oxidation and the ketone body synthesis. In fasting state, there decrease of malonyl coenzyme A. And if they decrease malonyl coenzyme A, if it is decreased, then they increase in activity of CAT1. As we know that if the CAT1 will increase, as it is regulator of both beta oxidation and ketone body synthesis, then there will increase in ketone body generation. Then the generation of ketone body will start. More ketone body will be formed. First level was at the level of lipolysis. There is a breakdown of lipids. Second is level of entry of mitochondria. At the level of entry of mitochondria, regulator is CAT1, regulator ketone body synthesis. Fasting state, if we talk about fasting state, they decrease in malonyl coenzyme, increase in activity of CAT1, increase in activity of ketone body generation. Third is level of ketosis. Its regulator is oxaloacetate. Beta oxidation acetyl coenzyme A. There are two things in acetyl coenzyme A. Depletion of oxaloacetic acid. If we talk about depletion of oxaloacetic acid, they decrease in TCA cycle. If we know that in TCA cycle, what we have learned in class 12th. In class 12th, there was a cycle, TCA cycle. In that there was oxaloacetate acid. If the oxaloacetate, because here only, if the regulatory oxaloacetic acid, if it is depleted, then how the TCA cycle will occur? TCA cycle will not occur, then they decrease, why TCA cycle will not occur? They decrease in oxaloacetic acid. Why they decrease in oxaloacetic acid? Because they increase in synthesis of ketone bodies. As we were studying about the ketone bodies, and in that we were talking about the level, at the level of ketosis, regulator is our regulator in the level of ketosis, our regulator is oxaloacetate. And first of all, if we start beta oxidation, in beta oxidation then is converted to acetyl coenzyme A. As it is converted to acetyl coenzyme A, then it is being divided, it is being then acetyl coenzyme, what happened to acetyl coenzyme? Acetyl coenzyme is goes to TCA cycle. And as we know that we are having in depleted state oxaloacetate. If oxaloacetate is depleted, then TCA cycle will not occur. Why TCA cycle will not occur? Because TCA cycle require oxaloacetate. So what is the reason behind to not occurring of TCA cycle? Because TCA cycle require tricarboxylic acid cycle, citric acid cycle, you know that. So tricarboxylic acid, in 12th you have learned that tricarboxylic acid cycle require oxaloacetate. So there will be no synthesis, there will be no cycle of tricarboxylic acid cycle. Then there will be synthesis of ketone body synthesis. Why there will be synthesis of ketone bodies? Why there is synthesis of ketone bodies? The reason is that what our liver want that there should be decrease as our body has increased amount of acetyl coenzyme. So our body want that, liver want that there should be decreased amount of acetyl coenzyme. So as TCA cycle is not occurring, the other chance is to convert, as we have to reduce the acetyl coenzyme. So other case is that it should do the synthesis of ketone bodies. Now we are talking about clinical correlation. We have to study two clinical correlation, that is starvation ketosis and diabetic ketosis. Again, in starvation ketosis, GLUT4 is not working. So in this we are having fatty acid. If you talk about fatty acid, tricarbox, we are having tricarboxylic acid. Earlier we have shown here that tricarboxylic acid, if the tricarboxylic acid cycle is running, triacyl glycerol, triacyl glycerol, in the cell we are having triacyl glycerol is converted to glycerol and fatty acid. Triacyl glycerol is converted to glycerol and fatty acid. And what have fatty acid in the presence of hormone susceptible. If the triacyl glycerol is there, and in the triacyl glycerol is there, then our hormone susceptible lipase will be active. Hormone sensitive lipase will be active. Then what happens that there will secretion of fatty acid. So fatty acid goes to liver cell. It is in the adipose tissue, it is go into liver tissue. Fatty acid oxidation, if we do the oxidation fatty acid, then there will be synthesis of ATP, support gluconeogenesis. It support gluconeogenesis, breakdown of non carbohydrate source to form glucose. It support gluconeogenesis. Another is that acetyl coenzyme A is formed. Again acetyl coenzyme A is formed. In acetyl coenzyme A, if gluconeogenesis decreases, then there are two cases again. As oxaloacetate acid is less, then there will be a decrease in tricarboxylic acid. So again our liver want to synthesis, liver want to divert the acetyl coenzyme. So what will do? It will increase the synthesis of ketone bodies. Increase the synthesis of ketone bodies. So in the starvation ketosis, there is increase in ketone bodies. What we say in starvation, ketone bodies increase. So it is why ketone bodies increases. One thing more, why there is less oxaloacetic acid? The reason for less oxaloacetic acid is that it enter into gluconeogenesis. How it enter into gluconeogenesis? Oxaloacetic acid is converted to PEP, so that way it enter into gluconeogenesis. I am saying I have used many times that why they decrease oxaloacetic acid. The reason for decreasing oxaloacetic acid is that it enter into gluconeogenesis. Now we are studying in diabetic ketosis. Now we are studying diabetic ketosis. In diabetic ketosis, similarly what happens here, the absolute relative deficiency of insulin. So insulin by glucagon ratio is done because insulin in diabetic ketosis, as you know, in diabetic, the insulin, diabetes type 2 I am talking only. In diabetic they decrease insulin level. If insulin level is down, so what happens that insulin glucagon ratio decreases. Now as we are talking that glucose GLUT4 receptor is not working as in diabetic case, and hormone sensitive lipase, so hormone sensitive lipase has increased. We have studied in the case, then there is increase in lipolysis increase, then fatty acid, lipolysis will increase, so fatty acid will from adipose tissue it goes to the liver tissue. There is oxidation of fatty acid. Again the same thing will happen. Acetyl coenzyme, again the same thing will happen that oxaloacid, we are having oxaloacetic acid will we are having acetyl coenzyme, it is converted to ketone body synthesis, and as we are having less oxaloacetic acid, we are having less oxaloacetic acid, so TCA cycle will not run. Then we are having more acetyl coenzyme, so ketone body synthesis will occur. Another thing is that increase in, why they increase in glucose, as we know that in diabetic ketosis, as there is not entry of glucose to liver, adipose tissue or liver. Actually what happens in blood, glucose liver increase, glucose increase due to another thing is that glucose increases, we are having glucose increase due to gluconeogenesis. Because what happened in gluconeogenesis, I have written with pencil. Gluconeogenesis is conversion of glycogen to glucose. Another is gluconeogenesis. There is conversion of glucose from non-carbohydrate source. So here also, why oxaloacetic has been reduced? Oxaloacetic has reduced because there is decrease of oxaloacetic acid. Oxaloacetic is converted to PEP to come in gluconeogenesis. So this is the reason. Here is the synthesis. We are studying that why there is increase in ketone bodies. Okay. So now we move to the next part, that is lab diagnosis. When we talk about the lab diagnosis, we are having three tests. That is how we will know that there is increased of ketone body. There are three tests. Rothra test you have already studied in your labs, and second is Gerhardt test. We have in lab not studied, but also we have to understand what happens in another enzymatic assay. First we are talking about the Rothra test. Rothra test, when Rothra test is positive, when there is increase of acetone and acetoacetate. When there is increase of acetone and acetoacetate, Gerhardt test is in acetoacetate. As we know that when there is synthesis of ketone body, there are three products: acetoacetate, and beta hydroxybutyrate. So beta hydroxy, three ketone bodies are generated, that is acetone, acetoacetate, and beta hydroxybutyrate. So here what happens, in Rothra test, if they in body we are having acetone or acetoacetate, then Rothra test is positive. If in our body there is acetoacetate, then Gerhardt test will be positive. Another is enzymatic assay, that in blood we do by taking sample of blood we take, there is the estimation of beta hydroxybutyrate. Beta hydroxybutyrate, this is the third product. First is acetone, second is acetoacetate, and third is beta hydroxybutyrate. So in blood we use a beta hydroxybutyrate dehydrogenase enzyme, so to estimate the amount of beta hydroxybutyrate. So I am repeating, in lab diagnosis we are using three things, that is Rothera test, Gerdhar's test, and enzymatic assay. What is Rothera test? Rothera test, there is positive if when Rothera test is positive when there is acetone and acetoacetate. So if there is synthesis of ketone bodies, then there will be a Rothera test positive. Another is Gerdhar's test. Gerdhar's test, when Gerdhar's test will be positive, then when there is the increased concentration of acetoacetate in body, then in sample, where we do sample, it is positive. Third is enzymatic assay. Enzymatic assay, in blood we are talking about estimate the amount of beta hydroxybutyrate. It is estimation is done by use of beta hydroxybutyrate dehydrogenase. Estimation is done by beta hydroxybutyrate dehydrogenase. If we summarize this, what we have studied till now, we can summarize here in three topics. First of all, we have started with the starvation, then we have talked about utilization, then we have talked about the regulation, then we have talked about clinical correlation. First of all, we talk about starvation. Ketone body synthesis start with the starvation of more than 2 days. Then there is liver. In liver mitochondria, what happens? There is fatty acid oxidation. It releases acetyl coenzyme, then it go to the acetoacetyl coenzyme, then the release of HMG coenzyme synthesis. You can say in short form HMG coenzyme synthesis. Acetyl coenzyme is then in the presence of HMG coenzyme synthesis, it is converted into acetoacetate. Acetoacetate is converted into acetone beta hydroxybutyrate. We have basically we are getting three things. If it not converted into acetone and beta hydroxybutyrate, then we will get three things. So what I am trying to say that we are getting acetone and beta hydroxybutyrate. Acetone will evaporate as it is a volatile compound. As it is volatile, so it will evaporate. What are the features? Acetone has feature of, first it is volatile. Second, what it is having, it is giving fruity smell due to the ketone body, due to starvation there is synthesis of ketone body. So in that case it is giving the acetone is secreted, it is giving the fruity smell. So when you talk about the beta hydroxybutyrate, in the utilization step, it is converted to acetoacetate. Let me zoom it out. Wait. So in utilization, beta hydroxybutyrate is converted to acetoacetate in the presence of another thing, utilization doesn't occur in RBC and liver. So beta hydroxybutyrate converted to acetoacetate, and acetoacetate in presence of coenzyme transferase and thiophrase are same, and it is you can say they are same enzyme. Okay, so acetoacetate in presence of coenzyme A transferase or thiophrase, it is converted to acetoacetyl coenzyme. Then it is divided into two parts, that is acetyl coenzyme A and acetyl coenzyme A. If we are having oxaloacetic acid, then it goes to tricarboxylic acid cycle. If it is going tricarboxylic acid cycle, then the ATP is generated. Okay, understand? So we have talked about the synthesis and utilization. When we talk about the regulation, in regulation we are having three steps. What are at the level of lipolysis? Second is at the level at the entry into mitochondria. First is at level at lipolysis. Second is at entry into mitochondria. Third is ketone body synthesis, that is oxaloacetate. I am saying thing at lipolysis. Second is at entry into mitochondria. Third is ketone body synthesis. Now we are talking about clinical correlation. We are having already talked about the starvation. We have starvation and diabetic Yes. In clinical correlation, we are talking about starvation and diabetic. Starvation, there is a decrease in I by G, insulin by glucagon ratio, and there is increase in hormone sensitive lipase. If there is decrease in insulin glucagon ratio, and then next happen hormone sensitive lipase. You know that hormone sensitive lipase, if it increases, then it will relate to the formation of fatty acid. You remember fatty acid, then it will be go to the ketosis. What it will happen, there will be the ketosis. Why ketosis? Because gluconeogenesis oxaloacetic acid being used, so there will not tricarboxylic acid cycle. If there is no tricarboxylic acid, then there will be increase in ketosis, that is ketone body synthesis. Now another clinical correlation is diabetic ketoacidosis. When you talk about diabetic ketoacidosis, we are having decrease in, obviously, actually in diabetic patient, you know that are there. My family members, my father is diabetic patient. My grandfather was also diabetic, so I can relate more about this thing. So coming back to topic, that is diabetic ketoacidosis. In diabetic ketoacidosis, there is a decrease in insulin by glucagon ratio. The diabetic patient are actually having low insulin. Maybe they are. Coming back to topic here. Decrease in insulin by glucagon ratio, and GLUT4 is not responsive, not working. So there is again the increase in synthesis, increase in hormone sensitive lipase. When they increase in hormone sensitive lipase, then again there will synthesis of ketone body, and we are studying the chapter known as ketone body synthesis and utilization. So there is synthesis of ketone body, and then what happens? A ketone body synthesis, why why the ketone body synthesis, why not tricarboxylic cycle is running? The reason is that we are having decreased oxaloacetic acid due to gluconeogenesis. And what is gluconeogenesis? Version of glucose from non-carbohydrates. So this is all about the ketone body synthesis and utilization. Hopes you like the video, and for these notes you can join my Telegram channel, that is available in description. So this is whole about ketone synthesis. We have already learned fasting, why, what is the concept behind fasting, insulin glucagon ratio, and hopes you have understood, and like, share and share this video, and hopes. So bye for now. Bye bye.